Hi, you guys. So I wanted to come back and talk about the Young Thug song because that's what I knew I was forgetting something, or I knew I would forget something. Why I try to keep these videos to like two or three subjects. But um, I want to try to come back and do a YouTube junk because there's some stuff out here. But Young Thug released, I guess, some audio from maybe he was on a phone call and he decided to do a freestyle rap or what have you to one of his friends. And so the friend um, uploaded the song. Um, I mean, at the end of the day, he has a lot of time on his hand, right? They definitely will have time to write because there's nothing for them to do in there, really, to be honest. So, what else they have a lot of time to sort of focus on creativity as far as writing. Um, so I'm not surprised that he is writing songs or freestyles or whatever. If you guys, I don't know if you guys heard the song, I'll play some of it. And then I'm going to move on to this Orlando Brown situation with Tasha K.
Good at one. I'm just sitting here in my cell like, damn, I'm really in jail. God, give me another chance to show you I can prevail. I can put my arm from wall to wall inside this tiny ass cell. I'm feeling the one the police bus. I don't want no jank ass crib. I'm moving away with my little baby. Let's stop and buy you a meal. You bad as hell, and I can't wait to get inside of your ribs. We out in Vegas, ain't talking club when I say 10 out of the strip. The police took all of us. I hope that's who I was. Fuck. I know that I'm a man, but fuck, I can't even stop to cry. Looking up at the I'm trying to pray that keeping my soul clean, quiet, because I'm truly shot. Your soul black, the true definition of something right. If this is hell, then I don't want to know what hell is like. I'd rather he rodeo with my daughters on Chanel bike. Stop to get ice cream, remembering the kind they like. I've been on my scene, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, sending my cell like, damn, do I need a different team? Knowing my niggas with me forever, and we all twins. This jail, she fuck with your mind and have you wondering, have you ever killed a nigga knowing that you badly seen? The police makes the nigga kill him, then took him to jail, then killed the kid, then killed the granny, then he's a mess. All of this gun smoke gonna make the whole youth deaf. Let's not forget that this ain't here. Yeah, I tried to cry, but ain't that left. Yeah, I contemplated doing myself. And yeah, the most suicide deaths are in this jail. But let's not forget that this ain't here. Nah, I'm fucking stuff up, Jack. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My side.
So yeah. So his friend decided to share that. Yeah, he probably gonna be calling with with a whole lot of freestyles. I mean, January is a long way away, right? Well, I shouldn't say that. Well, yeah, it is 6 months. So, but they may have another bond hearing, right? And then the judge might decide to give them a bail amount. So we don't know. Who's to say what's going to happen? But between now and January, I guess. But he will have time to write and to just find some other stuff to talk about instead of putting all this other stuff in your music. I mean, that's what I say. And then speaking of music, there is a lot of music that's out today. A lot of people talking about. I know Chloe's song is out, and then Drake. I think he dropped a full album, and people are talking about that on Twitter. I haven't listened to any of it. I see the video here on YouTube, and Khloe Kardashian's baby daddy is in the video. But I didn't watch it. I just saw the cover. So, but a lot of people on Twitter are saying they don't like it, that he could have kept that. And then some people are saying, of course, it's a masterpiece. And so I guess it just depends on who and your taste, I guess. There's some talk about him making a song that I guess what do you call that music? I want to say dance, but what's the word I'm looking for? A house song. Yeah, house music. And they were saying that he should have tapped, I guess, Azealia Banks. I don't know his relationship with Azealia Banks. And he comes off a certain way to me, like, people want it, they want to make money off of hip hop, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're necessarily that the culture is really in them or it's embedded in them like that. I don't get that from him. So I don't think that I don't see him working with Azealia Banks. I don't know. But people were saying that he probably should have tapped her for whatever song that's on there. And then there's conversation about, I guess, Doja Cat. Maybe she has a song out right now as well, about them being at the top of the charts. There's a lot of talk about music finally, right? Because there's always talk about these people's personal lives, but you don't hear people talking about what it is they supposedly do. Like, I never hear people talking about these people's music. I'm just being honest about that. So I don't even know if this generation really even respect these people as artists. It sounds like people are more invested in who they're dating, who they're getting impregnated, who they're getting pregnant, stuff like that. Like, who going in and out of jail, who doing this, who doing that. But I never just hear real conversations about music like we used to have. And they don't have the whole music, just the events and stuff, the conferences and the magic shows. And it was more of a culture. It don't give me that today. It gives me, like, people just here for a money grab. And you can see how the genre will end because people don't respect it. And if people are in there that don't, they just doing stuff just to do it, that's not going to last. Because the next generation, if I don't get it, you think the kids coming behind these kids don't are gonna get it? No, they're not. They're gonna be like, "What is this? So why are we doing this?" And it's just is what it is. That's just my take on it. But there is a lot of music out here, a lot of talk about music. Of course, everyone's still talking about Beyonce's album. Like I said, Chloe. It was a few people. I think Tory Lanez made some announcement about putting out music as well. Um, so yeah, let me know what you guys think about the people that do have music out right now. What do you think about some of the stuff that's out here? Um, who do you like? Who do you know? I think J. Cole has music out, or he is coming out with something as well. Um, I feel like there was somebody else that made an announcement. I think it was SZA today. Somebody else I know. I was like, that's good. You guys finally talking about what you should be talking about for the first time. But anyway, the next story I wanted to talk about was this Orlando Brown situation with Tasha K. Did I even put it on here? Let me see. He is saying that well, the interview is up on her website. The promo, excuse me. The promo is up on her website. So yeah, I was trying to read what he was saying, but he's pretty much saying, just to summarize, this is not what he said verbatim. I'm just summarizing. He was pretty much saying that he see that Tasha put up the promo for their interview, And if you guys don't know who, I think you guys know who Orlando Brown is at this point, from That's So Raven, and I think he was on some other shows as well. He was a child actor. I don't really know what he's doing today. I know that there's been some talk of him having some rehab issues or whatever, but I don't, I don't know him like what as far as today. I don't know what he's doing today. Um, but he was supposed to interview with Tasha K. Well, he already did. He interviewed with Tasha K, and she put the promo up last night for the interview today, which is going to air on her website. Um, and I don't know if she's going to bring it to YouTube or not, but he's saying that whatever their deal was, she was supposed to promote his music or something, some music, um, along with the interview. That's the agreement that they made. However, she did not do that. And he's also saying that she didn't answer, or her people did not answer, I guess, when he was trying to get a hold of her. Um, she was in his comments after he kind of put her on blast about that and said to send her the single and she'll put it up. I don't know if he sent her the single or not. I just see the promo video. I don't hear no music, but maybe she has it up now on her YouTube page, or maybe it's just on her website. I don't know. I don't know what their agreement was, but I guess he would do the interview if she would promote his music. This is the this is the promo.
As a person to be able to awake mentally, um, and be there enough to understand what's going on. So you gotta be respectful of all levels of life. At this point, it's just being respectful with everything, every movement, everything. You never know who you're talking to. You never know what's going on. You never know, why people do what they do. But in the midst of all of that, you have to understand that God is in control, and then having that faith, walking by faith. It's like how do you have that faith? How do you walk by faith, knowing that God has your back, and it's so much hardship going on in your life, and this happens and that happens and this happens. But what did you ask God for? What did you ask Him for? And okay, so are you like you're not willing to do this, you're not willing to do that, you're not willing to do this, so what the hell are you willing to do? You're gonna have to go through something.
Did we get this? I like that.
You're gonna have to go through something, and I love you, yeah, but you're gonna have to go through something. I understand you won't move, yeah, but you're gonna have to go through. I understand everything seems perfect, I understand you just got there, but you're gonna have to go through something. You're going to have to do something. And if you don't do something, we're going to do it for you. And that's just my family. That's,
I think that's everybody's family.
Yeah, it's like what? So, that pressure, that fire under my eyes just kind of put me, when I wake up and I understand who I am. I understand what's going on. I understand my mission. I understand what they say, the assignment.
Yes.
I understand the assignment now. It's just, it just has to be a slam dunk. It can't be a ball drop. It can't. It's no reason to drop the ball at all. It's knocked on the door for all this time. You've been knocking and knocking and knocking. Okay, now you getting some attention.
Uh-huh.
You're not getting no further than what your talent allows you, and that's the greatest thing. You're not getting no further than what your talent allow you to get. If your see, and that's what it is. It's what did God give you? Like I keep telling my mom, she taught me how to sing. Number one. So it's like the whole.
So yeah, and that's where it cuts off. So there's no music on there. So I don't know. I don't see it in the description either. So he's I don't know. Maybe she has it on her website, but that's the second time she's had issues with these guys interviewing them. And I noticed that she, a few days ago, she put the interview of young Pharaoh against some parts of it that she didn't air on YouTube. And she kind of put it in different video. It's like separate videos. And so he's probably going to take issue with that as well. When he realized that she's doing this, it's like she's chopping up the interview, making several videos out of it. Um, and that's of young Pharaoh. Now, this guy is saying that she was supposed to promote his music, and that's why he was, that's a part of their agreement for him to do the interview. And so he thought it was gonna. I guess he thought that she would do it on YouTube, since YouTube. And I think that's what people are looking at. I don't know what her numbers are on her website. You guys get where I'm going with this? I don't know what her numbers are on her website, but people, when they think about this YouTube page, they're thinking she has, she's getting a huge amount of traffic on her page. And so that's the mindset of people wanting the YouTube audience. They don't know I don't know if she's advertising her numbers for her website like that. I don't know if people can tell what her numbers look like on that website. And so I get what he's saying. Like, I thought my music was going to go to the masses. So I think that's what he's trying to get at. But like I said, y'all better get everything when y'all dealing with Tasha, everything in writing up front, because you never know what. I'm just saying, or not just her, anybody. Let me not even put that on her. Anybody, whoever it is, you should, whatever it is that you're trying to get accomplished, might want to make sure it's very clear and on paper. That's just what I think. Um, the other story that I wanted to touch on was R. Kelly. So R. Kelly is going to be sentenced on the 29th of this month. And his lawyers, the prosecution, they're trying to get 25 years. They're asking for 25 years for him to serve up to 25 years for everything they charged him for, with. And so his lawyers are trying to get that time reduced down to 10 years. And plus, you guys know R. Kelly's been, I guess he's been incarcerated now for some time. So that time would probably come off of whatever they give him, even if it is 25 years. So he will have some time served in there, I think. Because I don't know if they do that. I don't know. Let me not even put that in the universe, because I don't know how that works. I really don't. That's what I heard. I don't know. I think they allow you they take the time that you've already served off. But I don't know if they do that for prison time and jail time, or if how it works. Because, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. I just hear conversations and watch the Law and Crime channel. The Law and Crime channel. But anyway, so Radar is saying that there's some new evidence that have come forward about him, and they are saying that he needs to get the 25 years. And the prosecution, his lawyers are trying to negotiate the time down, or trying to present whatever it is that they're trying to say to the judge. But then the prosecution came up with this other lady who was saying that she was forced to do things with different people, and if she didn't do it, the R word happened. If she tried to say no, and then he also made her have contact with a minor. So they're bringing this in to make sure that he gets this 25 years. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out what will happen on the 29th. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. If you guys know, because I don't know for sure. I think that if you serve time already, they will take that time off. But if you guys know for sure, but I don't, like I said, that could be for prison time, jail time. I don't know how it works. I really don't. But I feel like he's been there now for at least 2 years, right? At least two. Um, Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you think about what Orlando Brown is saying about Tasha K not promoting his music on YouTube. I'm assuming she's doing it on her website because I don't see the music on her YouTube. And I just played the promo for you guys, and there's no music, you know, involved. So, and then she didn't put like a link or anything in the description. So I don't know what he thought was going to happen. I don't know what their paperwork looks like, but the interview is supposed to air tonight at TashaKLive.com. Let me know what you guys think about Young Thug and his freestyle. Um, he sounded like he was in good spirits though, so that's good. You know, because everybody don't handle things the same way. And so people can have a certain level of strength, but everybody don't have that, and we have to be mindful of that. So, but he sounded like he was in good spirits. Let me know what you think about the song. Let me know what you guys think about the music that's coming out right now. Drake and Chloe. Um, who else? Somebody else dropped a single. But all of the music that's coming out right now that people are talking about, I guess. Oh, I guess Chris Brown has music coming out as well in a week. I'm just on Twitter looking to see what they are talking about. Because a few minutes ago they were talking about Azalea and Doja Cat. So I think she has music out as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the conversation around the songs that are coming out, the singles and the albums. Oh, I know. The other story that I kind of wanted to touch on, um, even though I didn't put it in my, I thought this was really weird. Um, now, let me know what you guys think if you can make sense of it, because I'm thinking, how did this even get out? But the lady who was in the cell with Giselle Maxwell, who is a part of that Jeffrey Epstein ring, I'll call it a ring. Um, Someone was in a cell with her, and she is saying that someone approached her to off Giselle Maxwell, and I know I'm pronouncing her I'm pronouncing her name wrong. It's not Giselle, it's Gazelle. I think it's pronounced Gazelle. Um, yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. She is saying that someone approached her to off her, and that they're saying that she was going around the jail telling people that she was going to do something to her. Um, Now, for me, I'm like, well, who put this out there and why? Like, because that doesn't, the story is like, okay, what, number one, where did the story come from? And number two, why would the person, if she's really going to do whatever it is that she claims somebody asked her to do, then why would she walk around and tell everybody? And I just feel like something weird is getting ready to happen. Something, with this whole um, that whole situation, because we know that case is tied to a lot of people in powerful positions and in positions that can make things happen in all kind of ways, right? And so I just feel weird about hearing that. I feel like the story don't make sense at all. Um, that the lady is one thing if she is in jail telling people, but then who went to the media and telling the media? That's what I'm trying to understand. And why would the media run with this story? This was on Radar. But it's also in mainstream media as well that this was said. Now I don't. I'm assuming everybody's saying allegedly. Um, if the woman is saying somebody approached her, then she should be able to say who the person is that approached her, right? To do this as well. I don't know. I just thought that story was one. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments if you are familiar with that story about the lady saying that she was asked to do this to her. Yeah, I just feel like something else is behind that. I don't know what, but yeah. And another thing that since I'm on here, I wanted to the Peso Man has a new channel called O'Shea Duke Jackson's Dusty and Dangerous series. And he is a black man. So it's a good thing that he is the one who put this out. He's putting this out there, not a black woman, because y'all would be all over us if it was us. But he's going to, I guess, highlight stories that are coming up of probably what is called Dusty and Dangerous men. And so I just thought it was interesting because he named it after O'Shea Duke Jackson. But check out his channel. It's called the O'Shea Duke Jackson Roast Network. And he's going to have a new series on there called the O'Shea Duke Jackson Dusty and Dangerous Black Men. Let me know what you guys think about all these stories in the comments. If you guys follow the Black Manosphere, then you guys know who O'Shea Duke Jackson is. If you don't worry about it, child. It's not even that. Is trust me, it's not that serious. But if you are familiar with them and you're familiar with the Peso Man, he just started a new series, and I just wanted to bring that up. And anyway, he has some other channels as well. If you go to the O'Shea Duke Jackson Roast Network, you will see his other roast networks that he pages on there is under his name as well. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think about all these stories, and I will see you guys later in the next video.